This video goes over examples of finding equations of lines. So anytime I'm finding an equation, I need the slope, the y-intercept, and then the equation. In this question, I'm given the slope, I'm given the y-intercept, which means that I can write my equation fairly easily. Now, this example is asking me to rearrange it into standard form. So the first thing I'm going to do is eliminate the fraction. 4y equals 3x minus 8. And then I'm going to move everything over onto the left-hand side. And then I'm going to multiply by minus 1 to make sure that the sign in front of my x value is positive. Let's try another example. So again, I need my slope and my b, and then I can write my equation. Because I have 2 points here, I know that I have to use the formula to find the slope. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which gives me 10 over 5, which gives me a slope of 2. Now I can substitute in a point to solve for my y-intercept. I'm going to choose A, which gives me 2 equals minus 8 plus b, which means that b has to equal 10. Now I can write my equation, 2x plus 10, and now I can rearrange by moving everything onto the left-hand side and multiply by -1 to change the signs. Let's do another example. Here I'm told to write the equation of a line with x-intercept 3 and y-intercept 5. I know I need my slope, my y-intercept, and my equation. I notice that I'm given the y-intercept already, so I can write that down. Now I need to find the slope. I'm not told the slope, but I am told 2 points, which means that I can use my equation like I did in the example above. So y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, which gives me a slope of minus 5 over minus 3, which I can simplify to 5 over 3. Now I can write my equation, y equals 5 over 3x minus 5. Multiplying everything by 3 to clear the fraction leaves me with 3y equals 5x minus 15. Now I can move everything over onto the left-hand side by changing the signs of the terms that move across the equal sign. And finally, I can multiply everything by -1 to make sure that that a value is positive. Let's try another example. I still need my slope, still need my y-intercept, then I need my equation. The question tells me that the y-intercept is -3. Great, I can write that one down. Now I also know that it's parallel to y equals 2/3 x plus 1. Parallel lines have the same slope, so that means the slope that I'm looking for has to be the same as the one given in the equation. Now that I have those two pieces, I can write my equation, multiply by 3 to clear the fraction, move everything over onto the left-hand side of the equal sign, and then multiply through by -1 to make sure that the a value is positive. Let's try one more example here. So I still need m, still need b, still need my equation. I'm not told the y-intercept in this one. I am told that it's perpendicular to this line here. I know that lines that are perpendicular have slopes that are negative reciprocals, but I can't read the slope right now, which means that I need to rearrange this into slope y-intercept form. So I'm going to move everything over onto the right-hand side except for y, and then I'm going to divide by the number that's in front of the y to make sure that it's by itself. And then I can see that the slope of the line that I'm given is 1/5. So That means that the slope of the line that I'm looking for has to be perpendicular to that, which means I'm going to flip the fraction and change the sign. In order to find my y-intercept, I can substitute in the point that I'm given to solve for, b. So we can substitute in 7 for y, minus 1 for x, which is going to give me a value of b equals 2. Now I can write my equation, and I can move everything over onto the left-hand side to give my final answer in standard form.